5, action.
Good evening, and welcome to the latest edition of Skills USA News.
Coming up, a discussion on the issue of chronic absenteeism and what California schools are doing to combat this issue.
Chronic absenteeism, according to the U.S. Department of Education, refers to when a student misses at least 10% of school, about 18 days or more, within a given school year. Prior to the COVID-19 pandemic, chronic absenteeism rates in California sat at around 12%, but in the school year immediately following the pandemic, 2021 to 2022, these numbers shot up to a frightening 30% statewide. Rates since then have dropped, with the 2023 to 2024 school year at a recorded 20% chronic absenteeism rate. Still, there is much work to be done before California can see a return to pre-pandemic levels.
There's been a myriad of causes contributing to the rise of chronic absenteeism. Student or family illness is a common concern, with students or their family members requiring ample time away from school to recover or to tend to their loved ones. Transportation is a key concern as well, with many students unable to make it to school, whether it be due to the distance or financial situation. Poor school environments are another frequent motive behind chronic absenteeism, with many students shying away from school due to bullying or burnout. In the same vein, many students report being disengaged with material due to outdated education models or a lack of extracurricular activities. Regardless of the reasoning, chronic absenteeism causes students to fall behind academically, lowering overall academic performance. Schools are also affected by this, since many get their funding based on attendance.
Despite the rise in chronic absenteeism post-COVID, California schools are taking action in order to keep their students in school. Most schools have online classwork for students to catch up if sick or caretaking, and many schools have begun issuing free Metro passes to students to take public transit to and from school, alleviating transportation stress for those who simply need a ride. Professional developments, such as capturing kids' hearts, have been implemented at a number of schools in order to foster better student-staff relationships, and many schools have mental health resources and counselors for students to better deal with life stressors and better balance their school with their academics. Finally, schools are improving education with a shift to an emphasis of project-based learning and the implementation of extracurriculars such as esports and Skills USA, allowing students to explore new educational opportunities while simultaneously preparing themselves for career readiness. These changes hope to address the main causes of chronic absenteeism and cultivate a better student environment to encourage students to keep coming back to school.
That's been this week's edition of Skills USA News.
Thanks for tuning in, and good night.